There are a variety of things around us, like paper, pen, table, chair, many more things. All these things have some mass. Mass means weight, and it takes some space. Like this pen, it have mass also, and it take up some space also. It occupies some space also. So anything that has mass and that take up space, we call it matter. That is matter. Now, as you know, matter is present all around us. Wherever you will see, you will find matter. So, we have three states of matter: solids, liquids, gases. So, how many states of matter are there? Three states of matter: solids, liquids, gases. So, this matter is made up of very small particles, tiny particles, and that particles we say molecule, the smallest unit that make up a matter, that is molecules. For example, you might have observed a wall. A wall is made up of same kind of units. Many small same kind of units are there, and that is bricks. So it is made up of many bricks. Same way, matter is made up of many molecules. Here, bricks are arranged in some particular pattern. In molecules also, sorry, in matter also, molecules are also arranged in a particular manner. So, a particular arrangement is there. So, that we are going to discuss. So, as I said, matter exists in three states: solid, liquid, and gas. So, the molecules in solid, liquid, and gas, that is different in different ways. So, let's read out. The molecules in solids, they are very closely packed. They are not far apart. You can see these molecules are touching each other. They are very closely packed. So, they are closely packed. That's why they are hard. Like this pen is hard. So it is solid. They have fixed shape also. This pen have fixed shape. If you will break it, then only it will change its shape. If you will cut a solid, or it will be broken, reshaped, bent, then only it can change shape. Otherwise, it has a fixed shape, and size also it will be same only. So, solids have fixed shape, they have fixed size, and they are hard also because these are molecules. The molecules are very closely packed. There is not gap in between the molecules. And as you know, solids cannot flow like water. Water can flow, that is liquid, but this pen can't flow like water. So this is example of solid. So solid can't flow. Let's move on to next one, liquids. In liquids, molecules are loosely packed. So you can see some gap in between the molecules. So that gap indicates that they are loosely packed, and it means they are not hard as solids. So they do not have fixed shape. Liquids take the shape of container in which they are kept. Like if you will keep 1 liter of water in a jug, it will take the shape of jug. If you will pour that in glass, it will take the shape of glass. And if you will pour that water, same amount of water in a bottle, so it will take the shape of the bottle. So what it means? It means liquids don't have fixed shape, but size is same. The amount is same in all these. So you can say they have fixed size. They don't have fixed shape, but they have fixed size. So example like milk, Oil, juice, water, all these are examples of liquids. Let's move on to gases. As you can see in this diagram, in gases, molecules are very loosely packed. That is very loosely packed. The molecules are very far apart. Therefore, gases do not have fixed shape and they don't have fixed size also. So, they fill up whatever space is available to them. Like air is a mixture of gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, all these gases are present. So, what we learned is, let's sum up it. Solid, liquid, gases. The arrangement of molecules in solid, it is very closely packed. Arrangement of molecules are loosely packed. Molecules are very loosely packed. Now let's see fixed shape. They have fixed shape or no? Yes, solid have fixed shape. Liquid do not have. Gas do not have. Fixed size. Solid have fixed size. Liquid have fixed size. Gas do not have fixed size. And about flow. Flow. Solid cannot flow. Liquids can flow easily and gases also flow.